Welcome back to another video! Oh my word! You thought I'd all gone and disappeared, but we are back for championship predictions. Now, I do apologise. We missed game week 16. I had a bit of a hectic week travelling to Scotland, so I honestly didn't have time to record the last episode of this series. But we are back now for good. It is game week 17. We've got a great guest today, and we've got Griffin here as well. Why have you got a cycling helmet on?
Well, no football, so I've been cycling around.
That is brilliant. Oh my word. Anyway, our last guest was Matt SB, the Coventry fan. He does prediction videos every week. So let's go through the scores. I did really poor. Game week 15 wasn't very good for me. I got 4 points.
Wow, that's poor.
It is poor. You, Dad, got 7 points.
That's a
little bit better. And Matt got 9 points.
He's a professional.
He's a professional. He knows what he's doing. Now means the final scores are I am on 118 points. Dad, you're on 113 points. And the guests are now on 109. They're catching slowly. So well done, Matt. You've done really well for the guests. This week, we have got Jamie Vardy as our guest.
That'd be good, yeah.
It's not actually. It's
Jamie
not.
Vardy's at the party.
Jamie Vardy isn't actually the guest. It's Lee Chappie, but he really does look like Jamie Vardy.
What is going on, Alex? How are you all doing on the channel? Make sure you like this video, subscribe to Alex, and go and check out my channel. I am Lee_Chappie on socials as well. Right, championships this weekend. Are we all feeling a bit, excited after the international dread? Oh, it was poor when it England. Anyway, look, we'll forget about that. Real football's back. Is my predictions.
So, we're going to get straight into it, Dad. Please remember to like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. We're getting closer and closer to 50,000. Let's get into it. The first game, Dad, is a Yorkshire derby. It's Rotherham versus Leeds United on Friday night. What are we thinking?
Where is it at?
It's at Rotherham.
Is it Rotherham? Oh dear. I don't know how well Leeds do at Rotherham. Well, I should think they probably Leeds. What do you reckon? I'm trying to think.
Griff does not plan for this one.
No.
I'm going to go for it. Rotherham, decent at home, but Leeds playing really, really well at the moment, and I think their fans are full of confidence. They're going to win tomorrow night 2-1.
I'll go 2-1 as well.
You can't just copy me.
Now, before the weekend hits, we've got Rotherham versus Leeds United on Friday night. I can only see this going one way. Leeds looking like they're looking quite good. They put us over for a start. So, look, I think they've won about 10 matches so far in all competitions this season, which is more than their whole season of 2021. So, I'm going to go Leeds here. Clean sweep, 2-0, easy peasy.
Right, then the next game is Birmingham City versus Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday have only got, I believe, 1 win so far in this championship campaign. They're not doing well. Birmingham, obviously Wayne Rooney hasn't had a great start there, and honestly, Ipswich travelled to Birmingham a couple of weeks ago and they actually look decent, and we obviously drew to them. I think Birmingham will get a nice comfortable win against Sheffield Wednesday, 2-0.
Yeah, I think they'll win. I'm going to go for Birmingham win, 3-1.
Next up, Birmingham versus Sheffield Wednesday. I'm afraid to say Wayne Rooney just isn't cutting it. Since he's come in, they've just been plummeting down. But a different stat for you. Sheffield Wednesday haven't scored in the second half in 13 games away. So, I'm going to go stalemate here. I'm going to go 1-1.
And the next game is Bristol City versus Middlesbrough. I'm going to go for it straight away. I think it'll be close, but I think Middlesbrough, they've just beaten Leicester City. Massive, massive win for Borough. And what a win it was. And it was great that they got that win just before the international break. They're going to come back flying in confidence. It's going to be Bristol City 1, Middlesbrough 2.
Go for Middlesbrough to win.
That's what I've said as well.
So, I'll go 1-0.
Next up is Bristol City versus Middlesbrough, and I'm a little torn between the two because one, Bristol City sacked Nigel Pearson, who I have a fond feeling for because obviously what he did at Leicester. But Middlesbrough turned us over. So I'm a little bit in between. So I'm going to go for a draw on this one too. I'm going to go 2-2 just because of personal reasons.
And the next game is Huddersfield versus Southampton. For me, Southampton have really started hitting their form again. They're going to roll over Huddersfield. 4-0 written all over it. It's going to be 4-0 to Southampton.
I'll go 3-2.
to Southampton.
Yeah.
Again, Lee's copying me.
And Huddersfield, they host Southampton. Huddersfield have conceded 15 goals in first half this season. Only Norwich, I think, have a worse tally. And Southampton are flying, so there's only one winner here. The Saints will go marching in, and I'm going to say 3-0 to Southampton here.
The next game is Leicester City versus Watford. Obviously, Lee is a Leicester fan, so I've got to be careful what I say here. Leicester are doing really well. They're obviously top of the league still, and this is a big game. I'm going to let you go first on this one, Dad.
Leicester Watford, I'll go 2-1. Leicester to win.
That is interesting. Now, I have gone for a bit of a surprise result. Leicester are at home. Watford, decent team, and I wanna say Leicester are going to bottle it. I really do. I feel like Leicester are going to drop points in this game. They obviously lost their last game to Middlesbrough. They might be a little bit low in confidence after losing just before the international break. I think they're going to draw, Dad. Leicester 1, Watford 1.
Now, the biggest fixture for me this weekend is Leicester hosting Watford at the King Power Stadium. Leicester have lost some momentum, losing 2 before the international break. However, this one to watch. Jamie Vardy loves scoring against Watford. I believe he's got 6 goals in 7 home games against Watford. Of course, I'm going to go for him to score at the weekend. I'm going to go Leicester to beat Watford. I'm going to go 3-1. I think we will concede first, actually, in a shot and then turn it round and smash them because we keep doing that.
The next game is Millwall versus Coventry. Both these teams, Ipswich Town, are playing in the next few weeks. So it's interesting. What's going to happen in this one, Dad? What do you reckon?
I think Coventry will win 1-0.
That's a big shout. I've gone for something slightly different. Millwall to win 3-1. Coventry haven't been great, and I don't think Coventry fans will be confident themselves for this game. Something needs to change at Coventry.
So, Millwall host Coventry. Blech. We don't like Coventry here at Leicester. They are 20th, so that's good. But Millwall were on a 4-game winless streak. Broke that just before international break against Sheffield Wednesday. I think they're going to actually batter Coventry at the weekend. I hope they do. I'm going to go 4-1. Yeah.
Right, the next game is Norwich City versus QPR. Norwich, haha, mind the gap.
Mind the gap.
Mind the gap.
That's a crater.
Huh?
That's massive now.
It is a bit of a big gap. I'll tell you what, Norwich is coming up at Portman Road. Oh my God.
Yeah, we do to beat them.
It's going to be mental. They host QPR this weekend though at Carrot Road. What are you thinking?
Well, I think Norwich will probably win. I hate to say it. They're at home, aren't they? I'd go Norwich 2-1.
Okay, and that's funny because I've actually predicted a Norwich win as well. I've gone 1-0, and I'd be happy with that, which sounds really stupid. Their manager will stay in the job if they win, Dad, and I don't think many Norwich fans like their manager at the moment. But
yeah, let's keep the manager there.
Let's keep the manager there.
12 of the 16 games that Norwich have played in the Championship, both teams have scored. Norwich face QPR this weekend. They've already beaten them in the League Cup. Can they do it again in the Championship? No, I don't think so. They've not won a game in 6. I think QPR turn up, do the job. I reckon 2-1.
The next game is Plymouth versus Sunderland. This is a big one. Down in Devon. Plymouth, Sunderland. 2 big clubs, by the way. Sunderland will obviously sell out that game, I'm sure. And by the way, let's talk about that journey. That is a trek.
That's a long journey.
It's a long old journey for Sunderland fans, and I think it's going to be a cracker. It's going to be a 4-goal thriller, but it's going to be 2-2.
I think Sunderland will win 3-1.
Plymouth, who gained promotion into the Championship last season for the first time since 2009, in fact, will host Sunderland this weekend. 6 of Plymouth's 8 home Championship matches have witnessed at least more than 3 goals. So there's going to be goals in this, I think, especially with Jack Clark, who is the season's joint top goal scorer in the league. I think Sunderland will win this one 3-1 quite comfortably in the end.
The next game is Preston versus Cardiff. Bit of a boring game. 2 similar sides, I'd say. I don't know. I've gone for a 1-1 draw.
Oh, that's a lot. Big distance as well. A big gap.
Yeah, that was a bit of a trek as well.
Oh, blimey. Preston Cardiff. That's the long drive.
In fact, for anyone watching this video, can someone work out the distance in miles between each club for this weekend? Because you've got Preston, Cardiff, you've got Plymouth, Sunderland. You've got some long old Swansea, Hull as well. That's quite a trek, isn't it?
I'll go for Cardiff to win.
Cardiff to win.
They're at home, aren't they, Cardiff? And I'll go Cardiff 2-1 then.
Cardiff are away, by the way.
I'll go to Preston. I'll go Preston to win 2-1 then.
Okay.
Preston do have a few injuries. They have 6 players out, but they do have a win before the international break, turning Blackburn over in the last gasp winner against them. Cardiff are chasing the playoffs. Very tough to pick between the two sides here, but I'm going to go Preston with a 1-0 home win against Cardiff.
The next game is Stoke City versus Blackburn. For me, Blackburn are going to be too strong. Sammy Smodics is in form. I believe he's the top goal scorer at the moment in the Championship. And for an attacking midfielder, that's pretty impressive. So, for me, Blackburn are going to get an away win, 2-1.
What are the teams again? I wasn't listening.
You've got memory like a fish.
Oh, sorry. Stoke, Blackburn. I'm going to go Stoke to win, 1-0.
Blackburn Rovers, they do travel to Stoke at the weekend. Only a point between the two sides, 12th and 14th in the table. It's a tight one, it's close. And here's a little stat for you. Stoke have failed to score before half-time in 8 of 10 home games. Tough. And with that stat, I'm going to go with Blackburn, actually, to win this one, 2-1.
And the penultimate game is Swansea City versus Hull City. For me, it's going to be a boring game, Dad. And you know me, I always have to put a 0-0 in there. Have a guess which one it is. It's this one.
0-0.
0-0. Swansea 0, Hull 0.
I'll go 1-1.
Now, Swansea will host Hull at the weekend. There's a lot against Swansea here. There's 8 players out at least on injury, as well as it's a bad stat to have, but Hull are unbeaten in 10 of the last 12 competitive games against Swansea, winning 6, drawing 4 and losing only 2. I don't fancy Swansea's chances here, and I think Hull will get the bag. I reckon they will win 2-0 against Swansea.
Why is cycling good for the environment?
Oh, Chris Dad's got a joke. Come on then.
Because you're recycling.
You said it wrong, I think.
You're recycling, aren't you?
I think you said that. I don't know.
Cycle.
Okay, let's move on. Enough of the jokes.
Do you know my jokes? They're good,
Yeah, they're really funny. The final game is the big one, Dad. It's West Brom versus Ipswich Town. It's the game that will be on Sky, and I will be at that game with about 2,000 other Ipswich Town fans. We've sold out. It's going to be a crazy atmosphere. What are we thinking? I'm letting you go first.
I think West Brom's a tough place to go for Ipswich. I know they've got a brilliant record against West Brom. So I think I'll say 2-2.
Well, I'm going to be completely honest. I'm always very optimistic when it comes to Ipswich Town scores, and I usually predict a win. However, we are just coming back from an international break. It might, I really don't know. I hope we win. I'll be gutted if we drop points, but I'm being realistic now. West Brom, very good team. Fans will be so up for it. The atmosphere in that stadium Saturday will be very good, and it's going to be a hard place for us to go and get 3 points. If we get the 3 points, then I will be buzzing. I'll be buzzing, Dad.
You'll be buzzing.
I've gone 2-2 as well. I just think...
You copied me.
I've not. You copied me.
No, you copied
No,
me.
you copied me.
Copied me.
I think 2-2 is more realistic than anything. So 2 will draw. I'd probably take a point away at West Brom on a Saturday night on Sky. It'd probably be an okay result. But there you go. Over to you, Lee, for your final prediction.
And of course, last but not least, West Brom versus Ipswich. Yeah, Alex, I can't come on your show. I can't come on your bloody channel and then go, I think Ipswich will lose. But honestly, I mean this as a football fan. What you guys are doing, honestly, it's phenomenal. It's a cracking achievement. Can you imagine if you go up to the Prem, back-to-back promotions, mate? If I was you, which I can see in your videos, I would be buzzing too. And I'm going to go for you guys to win because my man George Hurst, 4 goals, 4 assists, I think, so far this season. Is that right? I don't know if that's right or not. It's just off the top of my head. I read some stuff earlier. But I'm going to go for the former Fox man to get a goal. I'm going to go with Ipswich to beat West Brom 2-0, actually, away. And keep charging, mate, for Premier League glory. Because it's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. Guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you go and hop over to my channel. I am Lee Chappie on all socials as well. And yeah, smash a like on the video and keep it going. Good work, Alex. See you soon.
Right then, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please remember, comment down below your predictions. We are back. I'm so glad the international break's over, Dad, because we've both been missing the videos, haven't we?
We're missing the funny costumes.
We have been. And we will be at West Brom on Saturday, so please get ready for the vlog. The vlogs are back. Go check out Lee's channel as well. I'll leave his in the description. And goodbye.
Up a town.
Up a town.